Okay, so hey guys, and today I'm back with the Star Wars movie review, and this time at Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. So let's begin the review. Okay, so let's talk about the characters of this movie. Rey seemed to be a pretty interesting character at the beginning, but as the movie progressed, she kept becoming more and more boring. I really had faith in Rey's character, even though her character seemed like it was a ripoff of Luke's, but this movie just completely obliterated that faith. Rey being overpowered doesn't help either because it stops her character from growing a lot. And John Boyega, someone who's worked with J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson and Daisy Ridley, has himself said that Anakin would defeat Rey, so it's not like Rey is some force godly being or something. And if Anakin, someone who can defeat Rey, needs lots of training to face a Sith Lord, then Rey should need it too. I don't know, her character just feels like such a missed opportunity. I think Rogue One did it right with Jyn Erso because she's so much more interesting than Rey, which is a shame honestly. Anyways, Finn is a better character than Rey in my opinion because he has something interesting going for him at least, and that is him being a former stormtrooper. I really like seeing stuff from the stormtrooper's point of view in the beginning of this movie, and I liked it at the end when the stormtrooper was facing Kylo Ren, who is the First Order equivalent of Darth Vader. Poe is okay, I guess, and Han honestly sucks in this movie. His death did take me by surprise though, because I wasn't expecting such a nostalgia-heavy movie to kill off Han Solo, one of the main characters in the original trilogy. But I guess they did this to replicate Obi-Wan's death in A New Hope. I mean, Rey even reacts in a similar way Luke reacted after seeing Obi-Wan die. Seriously, the lens this movie will go to just copy A New Hope is absolutely fascinating. And even if it did want to copy a Star Wars movie, why pick the most freaking boring one out of them all? Okay, so now let's talk about the First Order. I hated them from the moment I saw them in the trailer. I could see just from the trailer that there was no effort put in while thinking about the First Order. They just took the Empire and gave it a new name. They even went as far as to trying to copy Vader and Palpatine. Snoke even has those scars on his face like Palpatine, and Kylo's voice sounds like a discount version of Vader's voice. It's honestly sad and pathetic. This movie could have been so much more. It could have been its own thing, but no, it had to copy an old movie, gotta attract those nostalgic fans for all that money. And the new Death Star is also pretty pathetic, and the worst thing is the assault on this Death Star isn't even as intense, so what's even the point of ripping off A New Hope when you can't recreate the most intense scene of that movie properly? This movie is such a mess, and I like how I'm going off track so many times, but that's because this movie honestly sucks. Okay, so now let's talk about the final scene. I was pretty shocked to see Rey win, and it hurt Kylo's character for me way more than it hurt Rey's. Rey's a fine character, but Kylo is the one I was truly excited to see, because even though he looked like a Vader ripoff, he also seemed very intimidating. But his loss to a person who is not even that experienced with the Force really destroyed him for me. I was honestly expecting him to defeat Rey badly like Vader defeated Luke, so that Rey could try to improve her skills and grow as a character. That would make Kylo seem more intimidating and make him seem like a threat to be reckoned with. But nah, who cares about making Kylo a good and intimidating villain? Make him lose to a Force newbie and don't let him wear his extremely cool mask in the next movie. Rating? 4.5 out of 10. Best moment, Battle of Takodana. Okay, so yeah guys, and that was it for the video, and I just really hate this idea of an episode 7 in the first place. I felt like episode 6 was the perfect ending, and that is where Anakin fulfilled the prophecy that Qui-Gon said he would. This movie is making Star Wars seem like a soap opera or something. The Star Wars stories are so much better, and I think Disney should stick with them. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe, and so yeah guys, bye!